This is the father and son part of Wind Down with Kev.
Let's go.
I'm Kevin Span.
I'm Dom Span. What's going on, y'all?
We here. We amped to be here.
Super. I'm happy to be here. Shout out to Long Island.
Long Island, stand up.
Yep. We're going to head into Texas soon, but Long Island is stepping it up in a tremendous way, getting ready for the summer. A lot of events going on. A lot of talents being showcased, a lot of skills going on, a lot of networking, a lot of connection. Proud of Long Island today.
Yes, indeed. So you talk about a lot of events, a lot of talent. Let's shout out some people that's driving that. Who's bringing these people together? Who's bringing this networking together that you feel good about?
I got to give credit where credit is due. You got to give the whole team their flowers. Minority Millennials.
Minority Millennials. Yes, sir.
Minority Millennials. Dan Lloyd, Drew, Frank White, y'all are killing it right now. Boulder Mac, Amityville, thank you guys. You guys are killing it. We had the business summit today.
Yeah, we are the Future Summit, 3rd annual summit. I went to number 1. I went to number 3. I missed it last year. And nationwide, watch out for policy and culture because they're coming.
Yes.
They coming. It was a full business expo today. Also featured about 10 high schools there, loaded with students that's having some conversations we should be having with kids around the country. The topics were rich. I was on the financial literacy forum where we talked to kids about budgets, debt, credit, and a few other topics. But some of the things in other rooms I didn't go into was why mental health matters. And I don't remember that being a discussion in high school. Do you remember ever being a conversation in high school, why mental health matters?
No, it wasn't a focus in high school. They maybe they didn't think it was that important, but it really is. When you look at all the information that's coming out about mental health, is one of the most important things that we have to face daily.
On a daily basis, we got to make sure we're good, that we're in a good space. You can't pour from an empty cup. So to have these types of conversations with kids early means the world. And shout out to, again, Dan Lloyd, Drew, and the rest of the Minority Millennials team. They are an incredible team. In the past, I've had both of them individually as guests on Wind Down with Kev. But today, I want to say I like their growth as leaders because they brought in quite a few volunteers that's helping them running, because it's big to do an event at Nassau Coliseum with a lot of moving parts.
Yeah. There was we say 10 high schools.
Yeah.
There are a lot of high schools. I'll get to specifically which high schools were there. But Drew got some help from his friends. I saw Frank there. I saw the Boulder Mac host. I got to get his name because he killed it today.
Yeah, that MC is definitely nice. When you have a big event or a small one, you want that right MC that can keep the crowd engaged, telling the DJ when to go. Each time one of the high schools came in, he'd be like, okay, why didn't you hear? When I shout you out, I need you to make some noise.
Yes.
So he acknowledged each high school, got the kids. This is a quiet generation, right? This is a high-tech generation. They got access to more technology than I did or you did. But sometimes you got to open your mouth and you got to say something. You got to be here.
Yes. They had a mastermind program for kids as well. They're teaching kids financial literacy, mental health. I have to get the exact name of that vendor. It was Urban Leaguers.
Yeah.
And then it was the mastermind class for kids,
yes.
The workshop. And the kids that were there, so you had Longwood High School.
Yes, go ahead.
Bayshore.
Go ahead.
Wyandanch.
Go ahead.
Amityville.
Yep.
Hempstead.
Yep.
Elmont, I believe, was there.
Okay.
Who am I missing? Westbury?
I didn't see Westbury, but they might have been there. Uniondale was in the house.
Yes.
Baldwin was in the house.
Yes.
And definitely got a shout out to my alma mater. Did you say Wyandanch already?
I believe so.
11798. I think you did say it twice. It's so nice. Brentwood was in the building.
Oh, Brentwood too. Brentwood. So when I got there, you got a chance to see all the kids, and I'm like, hey, some of my Facebook friends' kids are here. Like that was cool to see. And at this summit, I had a chance to interact with the kids, and we connected great. I think the kids were looking at me like, all right, what are you going to tell me? What rules do I have to do? I know I get it. My SATs, what do you want me? And I'm looking at these kids. I'm looking at all these high school schoolers, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11, 12, great kids. And I'm looking at them and I said, what do you want to do with your life?
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to give you from what's going. What do you want to do? One kid said, I want to move to London and work on the media for soccer.
Wow.
And I said, that's beautiful. I never would have got that if I
No.
didn't ask anything. So I just think it's important to ask the kids, what's your goal? What's your dream? What's your imagination? And have those tools ready for these kids. The kids are ready to work. They're ready to grow. They're willing to learn. From all the Suffolk and Nassau high schools, I got a great feeling from seeing the kids today. They were a little bit on the shy side when it came to, talking about business and finances. But at the end, when it came time to dance,
Okay, talk about it.
people, y'all kids could dance.
They can dance.
Yes,
They got
yes.
skills. The culture's alive and well.
Oh, the boogie and the funky town is still here.
Let's go. So I take back that comment about this being the shy generation. And that's the beauty of policy and culture, because it brings that together. Culture is a word, simply means a way of life. And music and dance is a part of our way of life. So to have an event that's high energy, educational, inspirational, where you touch on all these different topics is great. And then to have a DJ and MC that can make them get on the floor and loosen up a little bit. I was joking there that, these are all high school kids. You see guys and girls from the high school. All you want to do is meet somebody. But these kids were engaged. I had real good conversations at the table. You talked about some interests. So I heard some kids interested in medicine.
Yes.
I talked to some political science majors, those going to school. One young lady blew me away because she's interested in marketing and she already has a social media company. And I said, you've started the right business at the right time. As a matter of fact, I encouraged a few other high school students, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, don't wait to graduate. If you have an idea,
Yes,
you want to help other small businesses with their social media, start today.
Yes.
Don't wait. Just start it and work it out and learn as you go through the process.
Yes. I met a few high schoolers today that their businesses are already launched.
Yeah.
It's already launched. They're not waiting for anything. One kid I have to mention, his business is automating moving your home. When it's time to move, you can automate that. He helps you move. He helps you move in, move out. He wants to come to your expo. He heard that you're doing an expo for small business. He wants to be there. So
I love it.
Yeah, that's the kids today. I just want this the last point. Thank you again, Dan Lloyd, Drew, Minority Millennials, for giving me the opportunity to see the climate of these kids. I thought that the high school kids I thought they were a little younger than they were. These kids are very mature. They're ready for business. They're ready for college.
Yes.
All their paperwork is fresh off the press. These kids are ready to go. They have their colleges in order. That's it.
No, I loved it. So you shouted out the schools. I think I co-signed. I don't think we forgot anybody. There were a couple of organizations. There was a lot of elected officials there today and last night that I'll talk about in a minute. But I wanted to shout out an organization that's represented in both Hempstead and Brentwood. It's called My Brother's Keeper. Nice. I was happy to see them. I had a conversation with some of their leaders. It's a mentorship program. They're helping at-risk youth. Nice. I spoke to another young lady. I think you and I would talk to her at the same time.
Youth Build.
So she was talking about they have a program. She's the director in Suffolk County for kids that need to get their GED. They need some life skills between ages 18 and 24. So big shout out, big plug to Youth Build. If you're listening to this and you are the youth and maybe some things happen, maybe at 16, 17, you weren't on the right track, you don't have your diploma yet, please reach out to Youth Build, get in the program, get your diploma, because they don't stop there. They were helping with some next steps as well.
Yes.
Go ahead. I mean, they started talking about driving. Go ahead.
Yeah. They were, once they started helping that certain age group, like after high school, get their GEDs, they noticed that when they were going to get jobs for the children, no one had a license.
Yes.
So they were helping them by taking the permit test, helping pay for their permit test.
Yes.
Taking them to the test, to the driver's test. They said they're doing everything except getting them a car.
Buying them a car. But if you get them licensed, so here's the beauty of networking, people. Networking is one of the 6 principles I teach in my mentorship program. You have to be outside. No one's coming to your place of business or your home looking for your products. Sometimes you have to go outside and get in a room and talk to people and make connections for people that need your services. So you did the table, and I was only there for a minute. You, and shout out to Tanya, y'all managed the table.
Yes.
You made a wonderful connection with Youth Build.
Yes. Youth Build, they're around. They're talking about doing some defensive driving. Defensive driving I've been doing for 10 years, but I've launched the social media side of it.
Yes.
So I was able to connect that today and make a lot of good connections for defensive driving.
I think you just got back from the event maybe an hour or two ago, and you picked up 30 followers.
Yes, 30 new followers on the page, Defensive Driving NY, and it's going up. A lot of content, a lot of entertainment. Please follow the page for the next class, physical class, online class, or just more information.
I love it. And when you talk about defensive driving tied into my business insurance, let's say it, the rates are too high, right? And while I may not be able to give everybody the rates on a low, you literally can help everybody, no matter what company they're with, no matter what's on their driving record. You can at least give them that 10% discount or help knock off those points if that's preventing them from getting on the road.
Yes. I'm the best instructor in Long Island.
Say that.
I'm the best instructor in Long Island as far as defensive driving. Once I teach the 6-hour course, we stay on top of your insurance. If you need help looking for better prices, we keep you updated, sending information throughout the year, entertaining, and the 6 hours, they fly by like that. So
I love it.
I'm coining it.
Plug your page again.
That's Defensive Driving NY. I'll say it again on Instagram, Defensive Driving NY. You follow the page for content, entertainment, and information.
I love it. So one of the conversations we had today, when you talk about networking and connections, we connected with a lot of people that registered to an event that we are bringing to Long Island, right on the border of Nassau and Suffolk County. We are bringing a small business and AI expo to the Bijou Experience right on Route 110, Farmingdale. That's literally the border of Nassau and Suffolk County. And we're going to have some of these conversations we need to have. We're going to have the vendors that need to be in the room that have the products and services. And we are going to level up in that conversation. So when you're listening to this podcast, type in the comments, DM us, let us know you want to be there, and we'll get you there.
Yes.
This will be a different event. So mark your calendars, June 26th. 2025. I think that's a Thursday. It will be up. It's a room that you must be in. And when you come to network, I had some fun teaching the kids how to network a little bit today. Come to networking events like this, people. When you walk in the room, as soon as you make eye contact with someone, extended hand. Kevin Spann, how are you?
Good. Dominique Spann.
There it is. First name, last name, eye contact, handshake. Talking to the kids today. They come up to the table. Hi, Kevin Spann. How are you? I'm good. How are you? What name do you go by?
Yes.
Then they say their name under the breath and a little bit louder. I definitely was working with them on the low on their soft skills of networking, introducing yourself. It's a necessary skill set. A lot of diversity there. I had a lot of conversation. Me hablo poquito español, little sapase with the Haitian community, the Latino community. And my messaging to them was they are needed in my field and other fields because there are plenty of people from every culture in the world living on this island. They're all required to buy car insurance, and they need them. We need them. The industry needs them to properly explain coverages in their native languages so people aren't taken advantage of. So agents out there, I encourage them to walk in your office. The young lady with the social media business, I gave her some business tips. So if she comes to you, she's looking to take a couple of free pictures to get your social media up. Be a sport. Give her an opportunity. Let her help, because I think that's the game changer for all business. My message is simple. If people can't find you online, they can't do business with you. And you're living proof of that. You are engaging, you're picking it up, you're seeing the results from it.
Yes, yes, in real time. Just social media and seeing what works, and I'm having a great time doing it too.
And we talk about this every time. Usually, every time you're playing with more AI and you're generating more results.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next episode. There's a lot going on with AI. There's a lot going on with AI. So
we are way past ChatGPT. Stop using ChatGPT like Google and thinking that you're cool and that you're there. You're not. This stuff is going fast. There's a lot to learn. So stay in the game. But coming back more to a personal level, a business level, DJ Aura, Jade, your daughter, she got some big things coming up.
Yes. If you're tuning in, if you're watching right now, DJ Aura has another performance coming up. I hope to see everyone there. It's at the Barclays.
At the Barclays.
Yep.
Brooklyn.
Yep.
Brooklyn. Barclays Center. For those who are listening, that's where the Brooklyn Nets play. DJ Aura, got to force myself to call her DJ name.
Yes, DJ.
She will be DJing at the last NBA basketball game of the year, hyping everybody up before they go in to see the Knicks versus the Nets. Wow. New York against New York. And she has the role from winning the Cops versus the DJ contest. She will be in the building. She got 4 10-minute sets. Wow. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. JD, we rooting for you. I'm super happy, super proud of you, and looking forward to the celebration after.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. She's working on her Brooklyn sets, her other sets. Just can't be proud of her and what she's going to be doing with the lights on. While we're here, trending topics, big shout out, happy 60th birthday to Sheila Walker.
Yes.
Wyandanche's own. We had a chance to go down to Virginia this weekend, surprise her. Good to connect with family and friends and just be in that environment, that comfortable place where you're just around family and friends and you could just relax. But you've been blessed. One of your childhood best friends have just moved back to New York from Florida.
Yep. From Florida, Vichel. I think he's on episode 51 or 52.
Yes.
He's back. He's here to stay. That's one thing. Sitting with my best friend, and I'm walking in Dollar Tree 2 days ago. I see my other best friend.
Yes.
And we're in a group chat now, just chat GPT, AI, open AI. It's a bunch.
I love it. I had you and Vichel sitting on another business venture that we're not going to talk about yet.
Yep.
We'll launch. We'll be kicking that conversation down in Texas. So pay attention. Get ready for us. We're coming. We're entrepreneuring. We're doing the thing, but we're not doing it alone. We want to do it with you as well. So as we get ready to wrap up a little bit, I will say on a personal podcasting basis, probably within a month from today, I'll be done with doing the 50 podcasts with 50 insurance agents around the country. And we'll be ready to come home and bring people in the studio to talk to some of those other entrepreneurs, some that want to come to the expo, some that want to promote and talk about their business. I know you're out there. I know you're networking. You're talking to people. You're looking for guests. Who you see out there that needs that will be good on this platform. They got a story to tell and a business to sell.
A lot of different people. I'm seeing some a few sports trainers, coaches I want to talk to, some hairdressers out there, small businesses. There's a lot of people out there I want to reach and have a conversation with. So I'm looking forward to it.
I love it. I love mixing up the room and trending topics. I love looking forward to having a chance to talk about what you want to talk about. Mm-hmm. Long Island, talk to us. What's up?
Yeah.
What we talking about? Last night, we went to the policy and culture event, Minority Millennials.
Yes.
They had Fabulous in the house. They had Fab there. That was great to see him. But they had a lot of people. Met a dope brother with a podcast. We exchanged information. Maybe he'll be here. But we'll see. We are going to change the game. But in the meantime, between time, if you're watching this, you like what you see, subscribe, notify, and recommend some guests to us. Put it in the comments.
Yep.
Let us know who you want to see. Put their page out there. And if the page is popping, watch them pop up on the podcast.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
I have a few people in mind, but I'm excited to see who.
I love it. So if y'all waiting for us to open the suggestion box to get ready for new guests, it's open. The suggestion box is the comments. Put it in there. What we talking about? What are we doing this summer? It's getting ready to get hot outside. We inside or we outside? What are we doing? Where is it at? Where is the next trending topic? Where's the next positive, fun, inspirational thing going down? We want to be here. We want to help you promote it, accelerate it, and get your voice on these social media airwaves and help you advance whatever it is that you're trying to do on the positive tip. Man, I think we hit it. We missing anything? Anything else going on in the world? The Final Four ended on Monday. Shout out to Florida.
Crazy game.
Crazy
Shout out to
game.
Florida.
You watched that?
Yeah. I saw Duke catch an L, and then I saw Houston catch an L. So
It was rough.
yeah.
Duke's game was over. I'm in Virginia. I'm watching the game with a hype Duke fan, and he was trying to provoke me to bet him. And I'm like, Duke got talent. They got NBA players, 4 or 5. I said, but I've been watching basketball for a minute. That's why you play the game.
Yeah.
And Houston got them at the end.
At the very end, yep.
Yeah, Florida and Houston, full disclosure, I was watching, then the game was watching me. I didn't see that crazy ending. You saw the ending?
I saw the crazy down to that last shot. It wasn't even a shot or a shot attempt.
Ooh.
Yeah, he like put the ball up and dropped it. It was all bad.
Oh my God. I will say there's a lot of comments about college basketball, NIL. Is it positive? Is negativity? I think it's positive. I think get paid for your talents while the lights are on, because there's no promise the lights will be on later and you can get it later. So shout out to everybody with the NIL money. And then just a comment on the competition. The committee did a good job.
Yes.
4 number 1 teams in the tournament: Duke, Florida, Houston, Auburn.
Nice.
All 4 number 1 teams. And we saw good competitive basketball. Cinderella was not invited to the dance.
Yes.
No upsets. Big shout out to Tennessee. Made it all the way to the Elite 8. Thank you, Zakai Ziegler, for taking us on the ride. But speaking of basketball, there's a Long Island versus New York City game that's going down tonight. We got some of our elite local players that are going to play, but I don't think my energy level right now supports my attendance.
Yeah.
So I will I'll wait. I'll watch it online. I'll hear about it. I'll talk about it, and we'll go forward. We'll talk about the results when we get them, but I don't think my energy level is going to allow me to survive another 3 hours. Been going for about 10 hours today. I think it's all I got. What you got in closing?
Thank you, everybody. Long Island's gonna win tonight, by the way. They're gonna win. Was it Suffolk versus Nassau or Long Island?
No, Long Island combined team. So let me tell you who we got from Long Island. When I say this, in my crazy mind, I can always find time and money to go to a basketball game. So my favorite player, Press.
Oh,
Preston Edmead is playing.
Yo, Press, chill out, man.
Jeremiah is on the team. Wildest is playing.
Nah. He's a beast.
And then you got Carter Wilson and you got Kingsley. So, you got some people that I love to see. I think Long Island is well represented. That's the backcourt. I don't know who's up front. The Mingo brothers from Lutheran, they're there.
Long Island, they're on our side?
Yeah, they're on our side.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Yeah, they there. Okay. Cayenne Anthony won't be there. He's at a hoop summit, so he won't be there.
Okay.
But I've named some elite guards. I haven't said any bigs yet. So I don't know what the city is bringing. I have not. The only player that I followed in the city, who I followed since he was a kid, is Ty Turnage, Billy's son. Oh, okay. Ty is a Division I commit, just signed to Quinnipiac. So look at me. I'm tired. Look at my eyes. I'm done. I really don't have nothing left. Real talk. But when it comes to basketball, the ability to see these young men play live in person, really for the last time, because next year almost everybody that I know is in college. I might go home and get a nap.
Yeah.
And hit these streets at 7 o'clock so I can see a game.
Call me if you do. I might join you.
And if you're watching this live, all roads lead to Nassau Coliseum.
Yes.
Don't meet us there. Beat us there. Show some love and support. Minority millennials. Long Island, let's go. Let's bring the pain to New York City.
Let's go.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Wind Down with Kev. If you like what we're talking about, please hit the subscribe and the notification button. We appreciate you. Our numbers is up. And I've been throwing some W's up lately. It's not a gang sign. It's just Wine Dance. These are my W's. I know that sometimes the West Side, they cross fingers. I just made this up the other day, so it looked kind of silly at my days to throw up the W's. But shout out. Nothing but love. W's. Wind Down with Kev.
This is 4s for 4 p.m.
I love it. Y'all be good. And if you can't be good, be great. Thank you for watching another episode of Wind Down with Kev.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.